When we're there, if anyone wants to monitor it on the phone, it's on my page. The shortcut to get there is Sandy and Keith, AND.com, SANDYAND. When we're there, KEITH. If anyone wants to monitor it on the phone, it's on my page. The shortcut to get there is Sandy and Keith, AND.com, SANDYAND. When we're there, KEITH. If anyone wants to monitor it on the phone, it's on my page. The shortcut to get there is Sandy and Keith, AND.com, SAND.
Cooling off to 24 tonight, and a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. More clouds in the afternoon. 41.
If you've just got on the YouTube page and you want to go live,
Tonight we'll have
refresh.
clouds during the evening, followed by a clearing sky. The temperature will drop to
Sandy, we were hearing you double. Do we have to?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay, cool.
Increasing afternoon clouds.
Thank you. Took me a minute to find the little thing.
41. For Tuesday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a rain shower.
There you go.
We'll have a high temperature.
We'll be on
of
right after the
46.
weather, folks,
And
okay?
heading into
And
Wednesday,
Keifer, you
we'll have
get
a
ready
good
for
deal
your
of
song.
sunshine,
And
expect a
we'll
high
cue you right
temperature in the upper 40s. For WATD, I'm Precision Weather Forecasting Meteorologist Mike Redden.
Welcome to Twilight Showcase Radio, hosted by singer-songwriters Sandy Stride and Keith James from Another Midlife Crisis, featuring dynamic New England and national songwriters, engaging performances, and moving backstage interviews.
This is Sandy Stride. Thank you so much for joining us this evening on Twilight Showcase. We have Alex Amato, and he's presenting Keifer Wiley and Matt Long, three great singer-songwriters coming to you live from Nashville, all on stage together. Take it away, Keifer.
I really wish that we were talking. Wish I had something more to say. But all the bourbon I've been drinking just gets in the way. So could you tell me about the weather? Or all about your crazy day? I really wish that we were talking. Could we keep it small today? How's your week shaping up? Are you in or out of love? How's the goldfish in the house? All the things folks talk about. I'm still here in your past, where I came to rest at last. But I don't mind, I'm just wondering, and I miss when we were talking. Yeah, I miss when we were talking. I really wish that we were talking, but nothing new has come to mind. There's something twisted in silence that I cannot unwind. And did you find that perfect someone with less of themselves to hide? I really wish that we were talking. We could keep it small tonight. How's your week shaping up? Are you in or out of love? How's the goldfish in the house? All the things folks talk about. I'm still here in your past, where I came to rest at last. But I don't mind, I'm just wondering, and I miss when we were talking. Yeah, I miss when we were talking. I miss when we were talking. How's your week shaping up? Are you in or out of love? How's the goldfish in the house? All the things folks talk about. I'm still here in your past, where I came to rest at last. But I don't mind, I'm just wondering, and I miss when we were talking. Yeah, I miss when we were
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Keifer Wiley, missed when we were talking. Well, it's just when we were talking, right, Keifer? But
Yes, that's right.
but you do miss it. Nice, very, very nice. Wow, good way to get this show going. So we're here in Plymouth, Mass, and Tim is in Marshfield at the main studio at WATD. Keith's here, and Cookie the kitty is down here on the floor. But all these three guys are in Nashville. In two different living rooms tonight. Well, two different houses. Welcome. It's great to have you guys on the show. And nobody has to be muted at this point because we want you to be able to say hi and all that good stuff. Alex Amato, you may remember, most of our regular listeners know who Alex is. And this is all thanks to Alex. And you're presenting the show tonight, Alex.
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making. Thanks for making time for us. Two of
We
my
are-
good buddies here. Guys, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thanks for having me too.
Yeah,
You're
even
welcome.
though you're not in our place joining us in person, whatever.
I'm
you know,
sorry.
It's all right.
He's here in spirit. We got a spot for
He's
you
here in
right
Well-
here. Yeah.
yeah, they keep saying they have a spot for him, as long as he actually wants to be able to sit down,
I
right?
feel like you need to have a cutout of my face on a pillow.
Good
There you go.
idea.
That's a
Very
good
good
idea.
idea. Very good.
No, just have a pillow made.
There we go.
Straight on it.
For the next show, if there's any
Matt
embroiderers
pillow.
in the audience,
Yeah.
But in Nashville, you guys do perform together sometimes, or just two at a time, or?
Once in a while, Matt and I perform a lot more frequently together. Matt plays bass for me a lot, and we do a lot of duo stuff. Keifer and I have played together a few times. It's been a little while, though, so we're kind of just reconnecting today, which is great.
And then the
Missed
three
guy,
of us have played
but-
together at the Lost Patty a few times.
Lost
Yeah,
Patty.
yeah. That's where we've been spending some time. Cool little Irish pub in town.
Very good. Very good. Well, we are just thrilled. And as Alex says, we've been working on this for quite some time. And as we go along, we'll tell you a little more about each of these folks. But I can tell you that we've already invited, well, of course, Alex, you got to come back for full features. Alex has been doing features with us for years. But now Keifer and Matt, we're hoping that you guys will book with us as well a full feature, so we'll get to know you even better. But some terrific songs. It's been really nice putting this show together with the quality of your writing and your voices, and it's wonderful. So to get a little more specific here, it's captivating National Singer-Songwriters, Alex and Keifer and Matt. They all have exquisite voices, superb music, and vivid lyrics. They really make you feel like you're there with where they were inspired to write the song about. And they are on stage together. To us, you look like you're all together, even, you know. So they're going to perform power-packed pop, rock, contemporary country, originals, and more. And they tell us about some of the gigs that they've had, as we just talked about, and maybe if they have something coming up, they'll fill us in as well. And you might know that Alex, of course, is also a producer, and he's our Nashville correspondent, and he's also the very first winner of the Bluebird Cafe's Golden Pick contest. Because of his moving song, Beat Up Motorcycle. And later this evening, I believe you're going to pull out that golden pick and show it off. Do I have that right? We'll get a close-up of it. You
It
can
might
wait.
take me a second to find it, but
No, it's okay. We'll get that later. This is just the teaser, Alex. We want them to wait in
Sure,
eager
sure.
anticipation.
absolutely.
And we like to say about Alex, from heartthrob to heartbreak, Alex really gets it, and the listener feels it.
I'm going to call you a
Alright.
heartthrob from now
Well,
on.
thank you.
That's right.
I gotta hire you,
Yep.
Sandy, to write my promo from now on.
Instagram
Good.
bio.
Anytime we'll
Yeah.
trade. We'll do trades. Yeah, I'd be happy to. You help us out a lot, and it's so nice to have somebody out there in Nashville that's looking out for getting those singer-songwriters on our show, right? We love it. All right, so we'll tell you more about Keifer and Matt later. Keith James, what are you going to sing tonight?
I will be singing a song with myself that you wrote called A Piper Plays.
Thank you. Yeah. And we'll probably tie that in with our little mini Who Cares segment tonight. Because we do care, and boy, there's lots going on. I wish we had time to talk about all of it, but at least we'll talk about a little bit. Tim McKenney at WATD, the main studio. I like that.
Yes, we are here live in Marshfield. Good evening. I'm going to be doing a great song by Toby Keith tonight. How do you like me now, baby?
Got that right.
Yeah.
I think that will fit right
Very
in.
appropriate for tonight.
I was always a crazy one. Broke into the stadium.
Yeah.
And I wrote your number on the 50-yard line.
Line. Yep.
Yeah, and there's that line about going down to Tennessee, and then you made fun of me. So, these guys all traveled to Tennessee, so it seemed like
Never imagined I'd make it this far.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
People definitely made fun of Matt, I think. Right.
See, there you go.
We're still making fun
They
of him.
still do.
They're picking on him since he's been on with us.
I'm from California, so I don't know what football
He always
is.
gets
He gets the last word.
the bad
He
end
can
of the
take
stick
it, but he
here.
also gives it back, so be
Yeah.
careful.
I don't know that I can take it that well. I'm sensitive.
The thing about this show is we're going to all be having so much fun that, somebody's got to tap us on the shoulder, remind us that we're, on the air. So
Turn into a
Matt, we'll
podcast.
make it through together. It's going to be okay.
All right, Timothy. I'll
Yep.
All right.
hold you to it.
Okay.
Well, he just came back from Georgia, right? So he's tired. So we're going to be all a little punchy tonight. So as you know, you can listen tonight on 959 WATD FM radio in the general Boston area and south of Boston. But you can also listen anywhere in the world online on 959watd.com. Just click Stream WATD. But now you can watch us. That's right. You can continue to watch us as you have for several years, but now we're simulcasting on YouTube. So that means you don't have to be a part of YouTube or have your own page on YouTube, but you can still find us on there. Although we have heard that if you don't have your own little YouTube account or whatever it's called, it doesn't cost anything. You can't make comments, so you could make comments on our Facebook page as you have in the past. How do you find us on YouTube? Well, if you're just going to YouTube on your own, you can look me up, and I'm Sandy Stride, S-T-R-E-I-D as in David, and I believe it's followed by 225, Sandy Stride 225. But you know what? There's an easier way to find us. You don't even have to go to YouTube. Just put in your browser sandyandkeith.com. That's SANDYAND Keith, KEITH.com. But if you can't remember whose name comes first, Tim, what can they do?
It's okay. It's okay. You can do it the other way. You can put Keith, Keith, and A-N-D, Sandy, SANDY.com. It works both ways. It sends you to the same place.
And
Tell
it's
me, it isn't so.
easy.
It is so. It's true, Keith.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes. Yes.
Easy.
Can you all just
Some might
spell
say
each other's
mind
name
blowing.
all day?
Wait a minute, I couldn't hear you. Say again. From Nashville, speak up. Here we go.
I just want you to spell each other's name for the rest of the night. We're not going to say names. We're going to spell
Perfect
them.
combination.
Yeah.
Only if you guys play music while we continue to spell it out, right? Now, you see, I can't remember what. Oh, yeah. And you know what? If you don't have time to watch the whole show tonight, because some of us are watching it late at night and some of us a little earlier, it's not a problem because you can watch the show anytime on YouTube, and it's so easy now. You just go to my page. You can watch us live right now. You might have to refresh to get the live shows up. But if you want to watch one of our other shows or watch this show later on in the week, because of course they're going to want to watch it over and over again, right? All you do is go to my page, and then you just look for the, what's that called? Folder file. playlist called Twilight Showcase. It's easy, right? And there's lots of good things on there. We've even got some footage from the old days when first shows. You know, it's going to be 15 years we've been on come April. 15 years. 15 years where we do not have any weekends because we're busy working. So we'll talk a little more about that later. We might want to work on changing that just a wee bit, but not a lot, not a lot. So, all right. And I want to remind you that when the radio portion of the show ends, which is at 10 p.m. Eastern Time or 9 p.m. Central Time, we will stay on YouTube Live for just a little longer, play a few bonus tracks, maybe answer a question or respond to a comment that people have come in. And if you want to call us tonight, it's easy to do. Give us a call at
781-837-4900.
That's it. All right, so Matt, you are up next. Can you, you know what? We didn't get, let's give Keifer a moment to make a comment. Did you have any comment you wanted to make about the first song you played? And we're sorry we didn't ask you right away.
Oh, no, I think it speaks for itself. I want to hear Matt's song.
I agree. It does speak for itself, and it was a great way to start the show and to continue the show in a great way. Matt, you tell us a little bit about The Sound of You and Me, and then we'd love to hear it live from Nashville.
So The Sound of You and Me, this song was written with my good buddy here in town. And we were just trying to figure out kind of a song about relationships we had. And we're both musicians, and we're sitting here kind of like figuring out like, this idea of the heartbeat of two people coming together and like actually creating one person or creating a relationship. And so that idea of, you know, the relationship is a part of like the music that is being created.
Nice. Take it away.
Cool. When you're close, I feel your heartbeat. Shake me like a tambourine. Rhythm of my life, you're all I need. Your voice is like a melody, carrying my harmony, echoing the songs from a symphony. That's the sound of you and me. That's the sound of you and me. Take a minute and recognize we're living in it. Like a record, baby, spin, spin, spin. Do it over again. Living in the mundane, our 7 days are feeling the same. I don't wanna wait anymore to play. When you're close, I feel your heartbeat. Shake me like a tambourine. Rhythm of my life, all I need. Voices like a melody, carrying my harmony, echoing the song from a symphony. That's the sound of you and me. That's the sound of you and me, yeah. When I'm with you, we make a game out of rhythm and blues. I don't have a clue. I was so in tune. Turn up the bass, turn down the lights. To our song, we'll dance all night. Oh, when you're close, I feel your heartbeat. Shake me like a tambourine. Rhythm of my life, you're all I need. Voices like a melody, carrying my harmony, echoing the songs of a symphony. When you're close, I feel your heartbeat. Shake me like a tambourine. Rhythm of my life, yeah, all I need. Your voice is like a melody, carrying my harmony, echoing the songs of a symphony. Yeah, yeah. The sound of you and me, yeah. The sound of you and me, yeah, yeah. That's the sound of you and me.
Nice. Very nice. Tim, you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. I would love to.
Sound of You and Me?
Yes, thank you. The Sound of You and Me. Matt Long with Keifer Wiley and Alex Amato. Lyrics and music by Matt Long.
And originally, some of those credits will be off because they weren't able to all be together tonight. So Matt's going to be doing his solo. But
Okay.
sometimes...
So go by what's in bold then?
The first name, yeah.
Okay,
Is the
all
first
right.
name is the person
Yes,
who did
all
it.
right.
You got
Thank
that
you.
absolutely right. And then
Okay.
sometimes Keifer and Alex will join in together. It's Keifer and Keith. To me, it becomes the same name, even though I know it's two different people. Keith, should we do a technical on that? Perhaps a little more voice or touch less guitar on Matt? I was having a little trouble when he does those beautiful builds. I was having a little trouble hearing the voice.
Yeah, you can, sure.
Just
Yeah, you want to touch more vocals?
yeah,
Yeah.
let's try that. Yeah, I mean we could hear it, but I want to hear it even better. Your beautiful voice.
One,
Now, when you
two,
went real
check,
soft,
check.
it was perfectly in balance.
All right, cool. How's that?
Yeah.
Feel better?
Yeah, I don't think it's overmodulated. It
One,
sounds
two.
good.
Hey, hey. Yep, I just don't want
I think you're
Clip.
okay.
Oh, believe me, we'll tell you. You got all kinds of sound people here. Somebody will jump in, so we don't
Matt,
mind
you got
that at
some,
all.
some sexy gravel going on in your voice over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I
like
didn't
it.
mean that, but I'll take it.
I know. Hey, sounding good, brother.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Alex. And I like the recording on that very much. But I got to say, live, it even came alive more.
Oh, the funny thing is the recording is not me.
Wait a minute, hang on. Now you're overmodulating a little. Back up a little bit.
The recording that I sent you isn't me. It's the buddy I wrote it with, Brockwell Mason.
Oh, I did not know
he's
that.
singing on that, so that's why it sounds differently.
Oh,
Okay. Well, he has a very
I didn't
nice
have a
voice as
recording of
well.
mine, sorry.
It's okay. No problem. Not a problem at all. But I like what you did. I like what you did with that. Let's see. We were talking about the gigs and stuff. Anything that's coming up that anybody wants to mention at the moment, and we can do this again later. So if we do, you said you
Yeah,
had a
Alex
gig.
has a live show on Wednesday here in Nashville.
You want to tell people again where that is, Alex?
For sure. It's going to be at Baseline Brewing Company, and it's going to be put on by Nashville Tour Stop. Mentioned NTS 1,000 times on here. Great.
Yes.
Great round. And we're doing a feature set, so I'm going to do 30 minutes of full band. And It's
Wow.
going to be playing bass for me. And my buddy
Very
Sage King, who
nice.
another guy I've got to get on the show at some point. Sage is from Connecticut and just moved down here, and he's become a friend of mine. So, yeah, another prospective Twilighter.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because we do love this, that you introduce us to people this way, as well as a lot of times then we'll get more features for each person. But yeah, we appreciate that you doing the scouting for us and putting it all together. I know it's not easy, so thank you. Because I'm extremely demanding of what they have to do to be on the show. So
We had to do 50 push-ups to get on this show.
The initiation was rough, but I'm glad we're here.
It took Matt
that's
50
supposed to be
days.
confidential. No.
This is new information. I didn't know this. Oh.
Oh, maybe it's just for newbies.
Okay, for those people who are listening,
The
that
longest
really
time I've
was.
been producing this show. This has never come up. I'm
Okay.
glad someone's
Now,
letting this out on the air.
before somebody takes that soundbite and plays it on, let us.
Oh, please do.
Let us fact check that. It was just a joke.
Yeah, no.
And
no one-
here we all have a very good sense of humor.
Maybe
right,
some
Tim?
vocal push-ups.
there you go.
Yeah.
No, but for those of you who don't know or might want to be on the show, we are a little fussier in that we look for songs with passion and purpose, all different genres. But I also have people send me MP3s of what they do ahead of time, or at least it doesn't have to be radio ready, but just a song. And then I put it together and try and make the show flow. And it usually pays off. So it's certainly going to pay off tonight. Alex Amato, a fan favorite that you have played in the past. Tell us a little about Holding On, and then we want to hear it live.
Sure.
On electric guitar,
Yeah,
yay!
we got the electric today.
Thank you.
Didn't really think this one through very well, but so I wrote this song when I was in a relationship, which is just very strange, but maybe telling in a way. Who knows? And now I'm out of a relationship, but I think the words of the song still stand true. You know, when you're with somebody a long time, even if you're not on terms that are, you know, they're going to be family to you always. So, I mean, that's, I guess, kind of the point of this song called Holding On. I know after college I dragged you out here. You said you'd be happy as long as we had us. You know I'd be lying if I said I'm not guilty for the tears that you're crying and breaking your heart. Now you've got a new apartment, and I'm sitting here by the phone. If you ever need me, I'll be waiting to answer your call for anything at all. Nobody hates me the way I hate me, but if you can forgive me, then I'll be right here holding on. I stare at the screen, though it's been 2 months now. Days turn to midnights, and it's been 2 years. I struggle with words, 'cause you hate I'm sorry's, and you've already moved on. Yeah, this much I know, 'cause you've got a new apartment, and I'm still right here by the phone. So if you ever need me, I'll be waiting to answer your call for anything at all. Nobody hates me the way I hate me, but if you can forgive me, then I'll be right here holding on. For the rest of my life, like I always told you, no, that wasn't a lie. You know I'll always care and I'll always hurt for losing the best thing that I ever had. And though it's not likely, if you ever need me, I'll be waiting to answer your call for anything at all. Nobody hates me the way I hate me, but if you can forgive me, then I'll be right here holding on. I know after college I dragged you out here. You said you'd be happy as long as we had us.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That song gets me every time.
Not crying. You guys are crying.
Keith, I think that it would appear that the record button did not get pressed on my part. I thought it was, so I'm going to do that now so you will all hear it say, we are recording.
Oh, okay. All righty.
Recording. Oh, there she is. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
It's okay.
All right.
You need to do
Remember,
that whole song again, Alex.
no, remember that
From the top.
although we won't, we will get the audio from WATD, but also the video will last forever and ever on YouTube, so we didn't lose everything. But for some reason, we thought it was, but it wasn't. And everybody has original sound still on, right? Top right
I
corner.
like it. Yep.
Sounded
It was
good.
just so good I wanted to hear it a second time, that's all.
It was really good. Okay, and we didn't credit that song. Tim, would you like to take it?
Well, yeah, of course. Yes, thank you. That was Holding On, Alex Amato. Lyrics and music by him on that too.
Now, Alex, are you doing some engineering still and out in some of the places around Nashville?
I've actually taken a step back from some of the engineering stuff, focusing
Okay.
more on videography and
Nice.
playing a lot more on Broadway, which is good. Trying to transition into more of a
Performing.
music balance. You know.
Excellent. Sounds good. Sounds good. And Keifer, I think you said we can see some examples of Alex's videography on your website. Do I have that right? Did you say that?
Alex
Do you wanna-
shot my EPK a few years back, and we got some really good shots of the launch of my single "Dancin'," which was my first single back after my debut album in 2017.
Very nice. And Dancing is one that we're going to open up the second act with, so they'll get to hear that. And your website again is?
It's www.keiferwiley.com,
All right.
and you can just /EPK, and Keifer is Keifer, and then Wiley like the coyote.
And you are still doing some production work. I know for yourself and for others. Keifer, is that right? Are you doing any production work or engineering nowadays?
Yeah, I run a small studio out of my home, and we do live acoustic music videos for people that are releasing singles and whatnot. A lot of people like to have acoustic versions, and it's really great content for the social medias and whatnot.
Sure.
And, do demo work and master productions for mostly myself and my friends right now, but open to anyone.
Excellent. And people can get a hold of you, I know, through Facebook as well as on your website. There's a contact info. I think you even have your phone number on Facebook, which is great if people want to get hold of you to do some work perhaps or to talk to you about that possibility. Do I have that right?
Absolutely. There's also a services tab on my website. So if you
Excellent.
ever visit the website or if
Yes, it's a
you're
good one.
old-fashioned, you can give me a call.
I think that's sometimes the best way. We need more of that. Why don't you go ahead and take us into adventuring with you, and then we're going to get back to Matt Long again.
All right. I got so into that last song, I forgot it's my turn next. So I wrote this song on a really long leg of a drive. I was on a little adventure. I used to record music festivals as like a way to make money when I was in college. And I just come back from recording the Aspen Music Festival, which was the farthest I had ever driven. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and so I drove from Cleveland to Colorado and back for that gig. And I was having a lot of really great adventures out on the road, but there was this girl that I had started talking to before I left, and I kind of had to put a pin in that to go do this this gig. And it was supposed to take me 3 days to drive home, but I was really excited to see her, and I ended up making the drive in 2 days. And this kind of melody, as I'm like frantically driving to get home, this melody came to mind, and I actually pulled over at a McDonald's and parking lot, and I wrote the chorus to this song, which eventually became the title track of the 2017 album, Forwards and Back. And it goes like this. I've seen Aspen, Colorado in the summer, and I've wandered through the lightning storms of Maine, and I felt mighty small beneath these rocky mountains as I ran through summer sunshine and her rain. I've been forwards and back over this old map, but I'd rather be adventuring with you. And as Copenhagen bustles all around me, they fed me food whose names I can't pronounce, and all these locals get their jollies from my accent. I just laugh along 'cause drinks were on the house. It's been too long, my friend, till I see you again, 'cause I'd rather be adventuring with you. Oh, I'd rather be adventuring with you. And they say there's gold in California if you make it past the million sappy suckers staking claims. Maybe Nashville, Tennessee holds all the answers, but no matter where I go, it's all the same. I'm tired of dreaming alone, so I'm coming on home, 'cause I'd rather be adventuring with you. Oh, la 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 la, la da da, la da da da. I've been forwards and back over this old map, but I'd rather be adventuring with you. Oh, I'd rather be adventuring with you. Together we can take in every sunset, from the coast of San Diego back to Maine. And I'll tell you every morning that I love you. You know these secrets and you'll stay with me the same. And we'll drive forwards and back over this old map, 'cause I'm happy out adventuring with you. Thank you.
Wow. You got it, Tim, if you want.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes.
Right.
That was Keifer Wiley, lyrics and music on that, and the song is called "Adventuring with You."
Yeah, and you've got really such a powerful voice on all the songs
It
that
sure
we've
does.
been hearing. Really, and as you would say, Keith, resonant. Yes, that's a good thing. Matt Long, one of my favorite Matt Long songs. You know, we played it a couple times already on Coming Attractions. And are you on the recording that we have of that one?
Yes, that is me.
Good thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So tell us a little about Together, and then we want to hear it.
So this song kind of, it's kind of weird. It's morphed over the years. I wrote it many years ago. I wrote it. It came out in 2020, but I probably wrote it in 2018 or so. And the more I play it, the more it kind of reminds me of if I were to tell a story now of how I wanted my life to turn out as I was looking at it from I was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
So like about at 18 years old, if I had to be, and you asked me, like, hey, what do you want to do with your life? These are the things that I wanted to do that haven't happened. So it talks about a little bit about like, it's basically falling in love.
Yeah.
And like, I want the wife and kids and the dog and the house and the white picket fence and all these things. But yet the line in there, it says, but you walked away from me and I don't want you back anymore.
Powerful.
All right.
Let's
So
hear
it's
it.
one of those that kind of, you know, every time I play it, I'm like, oh, tears. Okay.
Yep. Live from Nashville. Come on.
If you ask me where I'd be today, probably say together with the girl I love oh so much, but it didn't last forever, 'cause you walked away from me. And I said I don't want you back anymore. A 2-bedroom house, a dog-lit house, and a baby on the way. If you ask me what I wanted, this is what I'd say. But you walked away from me. I said I don't want you back anymore. All this time I've been spending on my own. You're probably wishing that I would come back home, but you walked away from me. And I said I don't want you back anymore. What would happen if we said what we were feeling? What would happen if we actually believed in all those words you said lying in our bed? What would happen if we said what we were feeling? What would happen if we actually believed in all those words you said lying in our bed? All this time I've been spending on my own. You're probably thinking that I should come back home, but you walked away from me. I said I don't want you back anymore. All this time I've been spending on my own. You're probably wishing that I would come back home, but you walked away from me. And I said I don't want you back anymore. If you ask me where I'd be today, I'd probably say together.
Nice, nice.
Thanks.
Excellent.
Beautiful job on that. Great song, really is. Tim,
Yes.
would you like to credit that song?
Sure. That song was Together with Matt Long, lyrics and music by Matt Long.
And it's so cool because we've played it, a couple of times already on the coming attractions, but having you do it live, it's very special. Very. Okay, so we mentioned that you have a new album out, the acoustic album, and people can get a hold of it by going where?
Yeah, so if you go to mattlongmusic.com, there'll be a link to the website that I have it on. So it's
Easy enough.
It's available for purchase on a platform called Even. And the reason I released the entire album on that is because it's kind of a direct payment to artists, where the company pays the artist directly. And through the purchases of the EP that I've gotten through that platform have been the equivalent of roughly 75,000 streams on any of your streaming services.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. That's
So those streams don't show up on like Spotify or anything like that. But when you look at it from like a monetary thing, what I've gathered from selling my EP directly to engaged fans and people who are supporting me, it's equivalent to 75,000 streams
That's
on
amazing.
some of the other platforms.
And tell us the name of that platform again, so others might
It's
want
called
to check it out.
even.biz. Even, even.biz.
Very nice.
And then
That's
if you look up
interesting.
the acoustic EP, that's kind of where my...
And is that the
how that
one,
is.
or is it a different platform where people get to like decide how much they can afford to pay, or is that
Yeah,
a
it's
different
kind of-
platform?
It's kind of,
Okay.
it's pay what you want. And
It's like
the
a
cool
sliding
thing
fee
about it
scale. Yeah.
is you can actually set up an account and you can put different things in there. So like for instance, if you pay a certain amount, you can just get just the music. If you pay a little bit more, I put some work tapes on there of how the songs sounded
Great.
before
So
they
they're
were
perks.
fully recorded. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then on top of that, there's
Decent.
some music videos and some other cool exclusive content in there. So kind of like a Patreon.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
going to say, it sounds
Yep.
like that, where you do different levels and. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's been really cool to kind of connect with fans that
That's
way.
great, and it's a good resource for people to know about. Keith, I'm thinking maybe we should keep our song in our Who Cares special for Act 2. We'll squeeze it in there
Okay.
because I don't want to have to cut it short, and in case somebody
Sure.
wants to comment on it, there just wouldn't be time. But we do have something very exciting next, which is Alex Amato playing one of our fan favorites around here. That's for sure. Temporary High. I don't think you've
Let's
played that
go.
live for a while, Alex, for us. Since 2.0 has come out, we always want to play the
Right. Yeah,
produced version, which you produced, but hearing it live would be quite a treat.
for
You
sure.
want to tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, I wrote this song, man, it's been a while now, but just from the experience of talking to somebody and, engaging with somebody that probably doesn't want to be with you long term or just isn't good for you in general. But we all get lonely and we all take attention where we can get it sometimes, and it can lead to a bit of damage, but sometimes we just don't care, and that's what the song is about. This drug's got me shaking. It's got me on my knees. I fell for it again, but I don't mind being weak, 'cause in the night I feel it calling, and there's nothing I can do to keep me from succumbing as I surrender to you. 'Cause your love is ecstasy, sweet poison running through me. It always leaves me feeling empty when you rip your body away. And despite how much it hurts me, the nights can get so lonely, and I need you, if only for just a temporary high. And coming down in the morning, this phantom heat where you laid, and I'm free falling through the memories of perfume in the lace. Well, I never felt such longing, or had a habit I can't kick, but
but I'll drink of you again, even when it leaves me like this. 'Cause your love is ecstasy, sweet poison running through me. It always leaves me feeling empty when you whip your body away. And despite how much it hurts me, the nights can get so lonely, and I need you, if only for just a temporary high. Despite how much it hurts me, the nights can get so lonely, and I need you, if only for just a temporary high.
Crunchy at the
Thanks for
end.
that,
Oh.
Keifer.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Excellent.
I
Excellent. Yeah.
am speechless.
Listen to that crowd! Yes.
Wow.
That's usually how many people are at our shows.
That's right. Yeah.
I believe it. Okay, who can talk? Credit that.
That was Temporary High 2.0. Just as good and even a little bit better than 1.0. Lyrics and music by Alex Amato on that. And he sang it too. Yes.
Yeah, and you know, it's such a powerful recording that we play all the time. But when you did it right now, the power came just right from within you. It was just phenomenal. And
Yeah.
Keifer, what you added in, keep doing that. Do as much
Yeah,
as you
definitely.
can. The two of you together, it's like you've been doing it for 100 years. It's just so goes so
Feels
well.
like that
Yeah, I
sometimes.
was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
even
Al-
make the same jokes now. It's great.
This is crazy. I know.
That's a good thing.
For how long have you been in Nashville?
Since 2019, so I guess I'm
Ooh,
working
so-
on my 5th year now. Or
A year before Alex and I. Got it.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, but I just really loved the way the feeling of it was so strong. I was just blown away listening to it because you know how much I love the recording, and wow, that was a masterpiece. So keep
thanks so
doing
much.
it. We'll just have to alternate. One time you'll do it one way, and one time you'll do it another. All right, now let's see, where are we at? I think that we'll be able to use your instrumental, Keith, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Where are we at? I think we're just getting there, yeah. So what we're going to do now is play one of Keith's beautiful instrumentals from his album, It Wasn't Meant to Be. That's a retro album, which is now actually has become a valuable collector's item. Pretty cool, huh, Keith?
It is.
All right. So we're going to play a little bit of Barnstorm, and then I'll pop in and let people know what's happening in Act 2. And coming up in Act 2, we're going to have more great music live from Nashville with Alex and Keifer and Matt. And Tim McKenney is going to do How Do You Like Me Now? Live from live from WATD. And I have a feeling we're going to continue to have a whole lot of fun. And remember, if you want to call in, we'll be here till 10 o'clock Eastern, so you can.
coverage of breaking news, emergency traffic, and severe weather. 95.9 WATD FM Marshfield and 95.9 WATD.com.
I'm Heather Bosch. Most USAID workers found out today that they are being laid off at midnight tonight, and thousands more federal employees have been given a deadline to tell Elon Musk what they have accomplished in the last week.
Federal workers have until tomorrow night to respond to the memo, but Everett Kelly, who heads the largest federal employees union, has responded, saying some federal workers won't see the memo in time because they're on approved time off.
So you're welcome
Others
to
don't even have
go in and
government
out or
emails.
say whatever you want.
Every illegal action that's taken by this administration, especially this.
Here at the White House, members of the United States Secret Service received the memo. Their job is to protect the President of the United States. Linda Kenyon, CBS
And
News,
Keifer,
the
just
White
to remind
House.
you, you'll be the
Francis
one
is in
starting
critical
off the
condition with
second set
pneumonia.
as well.
CBS and Seth Doan reports.
His doctors have underscored he is a fragile patient, and this is not an easy case to treat. I asked one of his doctors how many different drugs he's on, and the answer was a lot. He has chronic underlying lung conditions, but despite all of this, the Holy See press office says he is alert and well-oriented. He even participated in a mass at the hospital at a small chapel there.
Tomorrow marks 3 years since Russia invaded Ukraine, an event marked by rallies across the U.S. Carla Rodner reports from Ohio.
Here we are, year 3.
Natalia Lebedin has been on the front lines of the fight for peace.
It's especially harrowing, especially difficult for the Ukrainian community in America because of the rhetoric coming from our current leadership.
She and others rallying at the State House are hoping the United States will continue to support Ukraine in the war.
U.S. envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, says he thinks the chance for peace will increase as relations between Russia and the U.S. thaw. He tells CBS's Face the Nation.
Now it will be up to President Putin and President Trump to work something out, and I think they're going to be successful.
Election exit polls show German politics are moving right. CBS's Holly Williams reports.
In a country that spent decades coming to terms with its Nazi history, many are outraged.
The far right is taking more and more control of our country, and I'm really worried history is repeating.
German intelligence has placed the AfD under surveillance for suspected extremism, and Germany's mainstream parties have vowed not to form a coalition with them.
The conservative Christian Democratic Union Party is leading. The far-right Alternative for Germany plays second. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
95.9 WATD. Good evening. 9:03:31 outside our South Shore studios. Cooling off to
Turn that up, please, Keith.
overnight roughly, and about 41 we rebound to tomorrow. Kind of a mild week ahead, a little on the damp side. We start out with sunshine tomorrow. Clouds come in the afternoon. Here's Mike Redden to tell you all about it.
Tonight we'll have increasing clouds during the evening, followed by a clearing sky. The temperature will drop to a low near 24. For you, Monday we'll see sunshine giving way to increasing afternoon clouds. Expect a high temperature of 41. For Tuesday it'll be mostly cloudy with a rain shower. We'll have a high temperature of 46. And heading into Wednesday we'll have a good deal of sunshine. Expect a high temperature in the upper 40s. For WATD, I'm Precision Weather Forecasting Meteorologist Mike Redden.
Sunshine, sunshine, go away today.
Hello everybody, this is Jonathan Edwards, and you're listening to Twilight Showcase with Sandy and Keith on 95.9 WATD.
And welcome back to the second hour of Twilight Showcase. Hey, Keifer, let's go dancing.
Heck yeah.
We're not hearing him. Keifer, we're not hearing you.
Oh man, and I got the timing of that so well. Here we go.
You did.
There we go.
I know you don't know me from Adam, but I'm hoping that will change. Oh, this DJ plays too loud, and I didn't catch your name. But if escape is on your mind, and you've got time, will you let me take you dancing? There's just a little place I know where whiskey flows like water and bands play old time rock and roll. And if my cards play right, you and I can share tonight. If you let me take you dancing, oh, take you dancing. You don't need to change your shoes. Ain't no moves you gotta know. 'Cause here nobody knows your name. And the lights turn way down low. Move your body to the beat. Come on, let's go. You let me take you dancing. There's a little place I know where whiskey flows like water and bands play old time rock and roll. And if my cards play right, you and I can share tonight. If you let me take you dancing, oh, take you dancing. Oh, one more time with two left feet, pull the 3 steps toward the door. We can lose our friends behind the bar, baby. What you waiting for? You let me take you dancing. There's just a little place I know where whiskey flows like water and bands play old time rock and roll. And if my cards play right, you and I can share tonight. you dancing. Oh, take you dancing. Can I take you dancing? Hey, let's go dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Love it.
Keifer Wiley. Keifer, is that self-explanatory, or did you have a comment, a deep feeling comment about that song?
So this song actually started as a joke, if you can believe it. My biggest fan, whom I do affectionately call Mom, did mention that, Keifer, all of your songs are so sad and self-deprecating. You need a, and I quote
Good
this,
for her.
a happy go get up and dance song.
Well, you did it.
And so, being the dutiful and yet passive-aggressive son that I am, I titled this song "Dancin'," and it is in fact a dancing song. So
Yeah.
Wow.
We like it. Perfect way to kick off the second act. don't you
Moms
think,
are right
Keith?
some of the time.
That's
yeah,
right.
I feel that it is important to mention that while my mom inspired the title of the song, she is not the love interest of the song. So just to lay those rumors to rest right now.
That's right.
Thank you
Good
for
to
that
know.
clarification.
Yeah,
There's
really.
no
Because we
Oedipus
were
happening right now.
concerned.
Keith, your mother is on the phone. She said she is right all the time. All the time. No,
the
just
phone.
kidding. Just kidding.
There you go.
Yes.
And is there anyone else on the phone? We would
Yeah,
love
we
to
actually
say
have-
hi.
Yes, we have real people calling in.
Go
too.
right ahead.
We have our number 1 and number 2 fans. Our first 2 out of 3 number 1 fans, Miss
Excellent.
Bridget and Ed.
Hi, bye, Miss Bridget, and hi, Ed from Plymouth. How are you folks doing tonight?
All right.
I'm doing very well, and use your regular voice, Bridget. We love to hear what you have to say. Are you enjoying the music tonight? I have a feeling that you like Alex Amato's songs.
Hey,
Bridget, use your regular voice, honey.
Good to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in.
That she's telling you specifically that she's happy. And would that have something to do with what you're hearing this evening? Yeah, I thought
Good.
so.
That's good.
And Bridget, you know that we've started dancing to the last song that Alex did? Did you?
Marmalade.
Oh, no, that's the different song that we're dancing to. But Temporary High, remember? Oh, I don't know if you were there that week, but we did start dancing to it. But isn't that cool? Him doing it live? Did you hear him? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so is there anything else you wanted to tell us about? Or did you, better yet, do you have a question for any of these fantastic singer-songwriters from Nashville?
I'm happy, Alex.
I'm happy you get to hear my friends. It's usually just me on here, but and we got some company. It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bridget is part of our Potentials Unlimited performance troupe, which is a group of singers, dancers, and actors, and some of them have challenges, physical, developmental, emotional, all kinds of challenges. And Bridget, I don't know if we're going to get to have a rehearsal in March, but we certainly will have one in April. So we got to check with you to see when you guys are going to be able to, if you guys will be able to join us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, is your leg healed? Well, no, she's not. I don't think that was a reflection on the rehearsal. I think it was a reflection on missing the rehearsal, right?
Yeah, right.
Is your leg healed?
Yeah.
What
What can you do about it, Sandy?
Say that again, hon.
What can you do about it?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is your leg getting better that you be able to let you come to the rehearsal? Oh, that's
good.
great
Glad to
news.
hear it.
That's great news. And of course, you don't have to be able to stand to dance with us, right? You people can
No.
sit and dance as well. Yeah. All right. Well, Ed from Plymouth, do you have a question for any of these talented performers? We have Keifer and Alex and Matt, all from singing from Nashville.
What?
That was for you, Keifer, from Bridget. Yeah, go ahead, Ed.
Okay. Hey, Alex.
Hey Ed, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. It's cold down here, but I'm doing fine.
It's cold down here too, man. Everywhere.
Oh, is that right?
Wow, cold in Nashville. Unbelievable. huh?
How old is your daughter now? What, your daughter 3 years old now?
Who are you
Your
asking
daughter?
about? Ed, who are you asking about?
Alex Amato's daughter.
Oh, I don't have any kids.
No
but
daughter.
I was like, Alex, when did you get kids? My goodness.
Yeah, this is news to me.
We're spreading all kinds of rumors tonight, aren't we?
Ed, that was
And
our
you
secret, man.
You know, you think you know a guy, you know?
That's the next song, right? Of your unknown daughter.
The guys you got with you, they're good.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are. Aren't they
I agree.
terrific?
I agree.
What
Yeah.
a terrific voice.
Yeah, and we're going to get them to come back and do a full feature. So it's going to
Oh,
be
that'd be
cool.
nice.
Yeah, I think
That'd
so
be
too.
nice.
Yep, I think
And
so too.
did they write their own songs?
Well, ask them. They're listening.
They write their own
Anybody
songs?
can answer. Are those originals that you were playing? I know the answer, but I'd love to have you tell Ed.
Yeah, all the songs we're singing tonight, Ed, are original songs.
Yeah, each person who's singing it wrote that particular song. Amazing.
We write together as well.
Yeah, I think
don't
it was
everyone's
Nashville or something.
You write together sometimes. Interesting. Would sometime
Yeah.
let me pass along one of those songs to me, so we'll be sure to play it. Something that you guys wrote together.
The song you just played, it's like John Divitt is inside of you.
Who were you talking to? Do you know which song it was?
I think Nashville, I think.
I
I know something about Colorado or something.
Yeah, I would say one of Matt's songs, maybe.
sounds like
I
John
think
Divitt was
he's
singing.
Matt. Oh boy, Ed, were you talking about Keifer's song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt's as well. Well, especially when you do the one that you're going to be doing, the Tennessee one. There's a little bit of that. All right, Ed, we're going to go ahead, Matt.
I was gonna say that's gonna be my last song. Is the place called Tennessee?
Yeah, it's got a nice feel to it.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
does.
Ed. Ed, we're going to let you go because we got some more songs we want to hear. And Keith, we didn't get to do our song yet either. So. All right.
Okay.
So
I can't forget to say hi.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in, Ed.
Well, I'm just glad to see you. Just to make. We're glad you're here.
Yeah. And Alex, I think you just said something, but we couldn't hear you because they were talking. Go
I
ahead,
said
Alex.
thanks for calling. That was it. Yeah.
Oh.
And we second that. Thank you
Oh,
for
yeah?
calling. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
And
yeah.
thank you to both you and Bridget for being such great fans. We're going to let you go right now. We'll talk to you again, okay?
Okay, talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Thanks for calling
Bye.
in. All right. Okay, I think that we're going to go ahead and do Alex's new song. If you're okay for that, Alex?
Yeah,
Walk Away.
For sure.
We'll do that one, and then we'll squeak in Piper. Does that sound good? Keith?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Tell us a little about Walk Away. I know that this is a radio premiere, right?
Sure is, yeah. I wrote this song with a guy in town named Carson Mack. We've written a couple times together, but this is by far our favorite one. He's recording it right now, actually, sending me some mixes for it. So it'll be released soon under his name, which is really cool. And we wrote it about kind of his experience with an ex in college. But, you know, if you know my music, this sits perfectly in my repertoire. So it's called Walk Away.
Tossing, turning next to you at 2 a.m. Racing through my mind and all the flags are red. Caught you in a lie about the places that you've been. Somehow ended up in your bed again. Logically, I should leave. My friends, they plead, but baby, I can't just walk away. No, you're gonna have to force me. Can't live without the way that you're loving me so wrongly. All the time when it's killing me. Oh, does that make me weak? I can't just walk away. No, you're gonna have to force me, yeah. Staring in the mirror as the clock hits 6. Stains on my skin from your selfish kiss. This is a game that you're always gonna win. So why do I keep playing it? Can't just walk away. No, you're gonna have to force me. Can't live without the way that you're loving me so wrongly. All the tighter when it's killing me. Oh, does that make me weak? I can't just walk away. No, you're gonna have to force me, force me. Yeah, I'm in misery. Please put me out of it. I'm begging you. Please just call it quits if you really care. Please just make it quick. I can't walk away. You're gonna have to force me. Can't live without the way that you're loving me so wrongly. You're the tighter when it's killing me. Oh, does that make me weak? I can't just walk away. No, you're gonna have to force me, yeah.
That was a radio premiere by Alex Amato. Walk Away. Nice job.
Now Carson Mack, go look that guy up.
Yeah, and say his name one more time.
Carson Mack, Carson, Mack,
He's
MAC.
good.
Nice, very nice job. Yeah. And you sing it well.
Well, thank you.
Do we have anyone else waiting on the line, Tim?
No, not at this time.
Okay, no problem. All right, I think we're going to, Keith, we're going to do the recorded version, is that right, of Piper, but you're going to sing along.
Yep.
Because the only thing that's better than one Keith James is two. I'm going to just talk just for a minute before we play it, because I had a, we usually do some song that kind of fits in with things that are going on, and there's so much going on now with our administration, with Trump and Musk especially, as well as the people in Congress, primarily GOP, Republican legislators who seem to be supporting them, and yet behind the scenes we're hearing that a whole lot of them are not any happier with what's going on than we are. It was kind of interesting this week. The good news, we saw town halls throughout the country where congressmen on both sides of the aisle, but in particular the ones where there are congressmen who are saying that all of these people being fired, or this horrible, horrible talk about Ukraine being responsible for the war, and sort of trying to justify it, and then talking about abandoning Europe, getting out of NATO. Seems kind of backwards for most of us who have been around for a while, where we don't support Russia and we do support Europe, just for the last 80 years or so. And hearing the opposite coming out of the White House is scary, quite frankly. So the people at the town hall, well, apparently they're not happy about it either, and this is happening all over the country. So that's good news, and they're speaking up and confronting the legislators and saying, what are you going to do about it? So there's many more details about that, but we don't have time for all of them tonight, of course. But it occurred to me that a song that I wrote, it's got to be like 30 years, 20 years ago now, a long time
96.
ago. Oh, no, so it's 30 years then, right?
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, it was inspired by a time that we were just locally, just in Massachusetts, that we, in order to protect Danny, that's a man challenged by autism who I'm legal guardian of. And he's the reason we really started Potentials Unlimited, and he's doing great now. But back then, he was going through a rough time, primarily because of the way he was being treated at his house. But nobody believed that. And so they just wanted to drug him up. And I wasn't happy about that. So we said no to the experts who wanted to put him on this antipsychotic medication. And I found out real quick that people who, in this case, were from a particular branch of the government in Massachusetts, they don't like it when you say no. They don't like it when you stand up and when you disagree with them. So, you know, just like we're seeing people getting threatened nowadays to toe the line and do what's the rules coming out of the White House, congressmen we're hearing are afraid and getting threatened at a very tiny little level. We've went through some of that. We got threatened and in many ways ridiculed, publicly ridiculed, but we held our ground. And the things that came out of it were something that I think probably seems familiar nowadays at a much bigger level. And maybe we learned a little something from back then, how to stand up to lies that are being told and things that are happening that you really think are not good for anybody. So the last verse is, "And now the war still needs to be fought. Hostages held must be rescued or bought. Dormant soldiers wait to be found to end this fight on higher ground." A piper plays.
The battle ended in a draw. Made us wonder what we're fighting for. We retreated with wounds on his head. At least this time no one was left dead. In the mist, a piper plays. A few clear notes pierce through the haze. An exodus for those who hide in fear of ones who pushed them aside. That every voice needs to be heard. From the loudest shout to the softest word. They escaped into the fog and rain. Weapons still loaded, we knew they would strike again. Expert labels draw foregone conclusions. Broader perspectives are dismissed as illusions. In the mist, a piper plays. A few clear notes pierce through the haze. An exodus for those who hide in fear of ones who pushed them aside. That every voice needs to be heard. From the loudest shout to the softest word. Now the war still needs to be fought. Hostages held must be rescued or bought. bittersweet to be found. To end this fight on higher ground. In the mist a piper plays, a few clear notes pierce through the haze, an exodus for those who hide in fear of ones who push them aside. That every voice needs to be heard from the loudest shout to the softest word.
Thank you.
It was beautiful, Sandy. You wrote all those words?
Yeah, you know, at the time we didn't. It was 30 years ago. We didn't have Potentials Unlimited. We didn't have a radio show, and the people that we had worked together with out in the community turned against us when we went up against the government and took them to court. And so we felt it was really very, very difficult time. And all I could do basically was write a song, and I wrote the lyrics. And it took you several months, I think. And then all of a sudden, Keith came out with that beautiful music. And we kept playing it. So, but yeah, we lived it. Hey, listen, you know, there are a few Republican legislators just in the last week that have actually come out publicly and stood up to the would-be dictator at this point, our president. And Musk. That's the really scary part. And I think that's really good. It's like seeing a little crack of light coming through. So I do encourage people out there to not only call your own legislators, but it's okay to call or write or email those legislators that you feel need to speak up more, the Republicans who have the power to make things better. And they say that if you write, put it in email or write, that it becomes part of like a permanent record, so it doesn't just get lost somewhere. So I do encourage that, and over the time we'll have more ideas of how you might be able to help. And go to those town meetings and speak up. We applaud those who are doing those brave, brave things. And thank you for your kind words, guys. Okay, let's see. Some awfully good songs tonight. Looks to me like we're up to Matt, Better Than? No, did I? That's right. Is that where we are? Did I skip one?
No, that's where we are.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Matt, you want to tell us a little about Better Than?
Yeah, so I actually wrote this song with the guy on the other side of the screen, Mr. Alex Amato.
Really?
Yeah. You were talking about some co-writes earlier. This is one of the co-writes that Alex and I have done. So I brought this chorus to him that basically says, like, find me someone I can bring home to my mom.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that we kind of had this, like, the idea behind it was, like, life before this person showed up was, like, kind of living like a bachelor. Uh-huh. Staying up late, eating pizza and takeout and all that stuff, and then the girl coming into your life and being like, oh, this is someone I can take home to mom. And yeah, so that's what this is about.
Straightened you out, huh?
Say that a little louder, Alex.
She straightens you out, right?
Mama straightens me out of the girl. I haven't been straightened out yet. We're still working on that.
You know,
Like
we've
a
heard about
bachelor,
Keifer's
yes.
mom and about Matt's mom, but Alex, you're going to have to put your 2 cents in about your wonderful
right.
mom a
My
little
mom would
after this
definitely
song.
straighten you out.
Talk about your mamas, boys.
Well, we'd love to hear it, Matt.
This one's called Better Than. This actually is on the acoustic EP. This
On
song
your
will
new album,
isn't
EP.
out yet on streaming. It'll come out, I think, on the 3rd, on my birthday. So a
Ooh,
week from Monday.
Right.
So the
Happy
song-
birthday in advance
you.
and happy new album.
Thank you.
So far, we sure like it.
Oh, good. Find me someone I can take home to mama. I want less of the drama and more of that love. Give me something I can hold tight forever, 'cause you're making me better, better than I was. Let's go. I've been looking for a long time, someone who can make my sun shine, stick around through the darkest days, not just when it's going our way. You know I've had 1 or 2 flings, never something that cost me a ring. It don't mean a thing, but you're making my heart sing. Come on. Find me someone I can take home to mama. I want less of the drama, more of that love. Give me something I can hold tight forever, 'cause you're making me better, better than I was. Before I met, I was eating takeout, staying up late, smoking weed on the couch, never really caring about it. Now you're here and I'm about it. You broke me down, you cleaned me up. Remember my friends thought I grew up. The love that we give was more than enough, more than enough. Now we're in love. Find me someone I can take home to mama. I want less of the drama and more of that love. Give me something I can hold tight forever, 'cause you're making me better, better than I was. Find me someone I can take home to mama. I want less of the drama and more of that love. Give me something I can hold tight forever, 'cause you're making me better, better than I was, yeah. Making me better, better than I was. Making me better, better than I was.
You tell them that.
So I realized halfway through that song that there's technically a bad word in it, so I bleeped it out in live time. So
Oh, wow.
Well
I
done.
missed
Well
it. I
done.
caught the
Yes.
others.
Good.
Thank you for
Well done.
catching that.
Yes.
Yeah.
no, it's fine. I was like, oh, we can't say that on air, so I'm gonna do something else.
And WATD thanks you.
Yes.
But remember,
yes. Thank you
you-
very much. That was wonderful.
But you can say damn and hell, and it's
That's
okay.
right.
Right, damn in hell.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I was like, this song doesn't meet the requirements of what you said, so here we are. What do I
missed
do?
it. Yeah, no, I missed it. Sometimes when there's a word just kind of flowing in there, it goes right over my head. So I appreciate you catching that.
It was one of those where it was I said
Yeah, don't tell us what it was.
It was the S word, and I
Okay.
I did that.
Thank you.
So
Thank you for catching
I said ish
that.
instead.
Yeah, oh, that's
that's
great. That's
wonderful.
Proud of
great.
you, Matt. Good job.
CC, compliance with the FTC.
The FCC thanks you.
Well, while there is still an FCC, yes, it's relevant. Oh my goodness! I hear a phone ringing.
It's probably my
Yes.
mom.
And I think this person gets a special intro because they don't usually call in, and this is a name I've never heard before, but Hollywood Pam, you're the next caller on
she
Twilight
made
Showcase Radio.
She is also a
like the intro
longtime member of Potentials Unlimited. Pam, how are you doing? Thank you for calling in. Are you there? Did we lose her?
Nope, I'm here.
Okay. How are you tonight, Pam?
Good. I got brother Jimmy here listening with me.
And that's a new friend that we haven't met yet, right?
No.
Well, welcome, Jimmy. Thank you both for tuning in. So,
Thank you.
and we'd love to hear how you like the music, or if you have a question for Alex or Keifer or Matt, go right ahead. Go ahead.
How long have they been in music like this?
Wait a second. Jimmy, hang on a minute. Back up from the phone a little and talk just a little slower so we can get every beautiful word. Go right ahead.
I was wondering how long they've been in music because they sound wonderful. It's just incredible. I love the sound. I love the way the guitars come down. They come together all together. It's just beautiful.
Guys, you can respond. They'll hear you. Go right ahead. Anybody, take it.
Well, I wrote my first song when I was about 14 years old, and I'm now so I would say like 15 years, 15, 16 years I've been writing music.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think I wrote some songs at like 18-ish. So it's been about almost 10 years I've been doing this. Matt, what about you?
I'm technically new to the whole writing music stuff. I've been playing music for a long time. I've been playing music since, elementary school. But guitar was in high school, and then I think I wrote my first song probably back in 2000. I'd say probably about less than 10 years. So 2018 is when I put out my EP, and I wrote just before that the first kind of song that opened up the floodgates.
Great. Jimmy, are you a musician, Jimmy? Do you sing?
No, I myself am in a choir at church.
I had a feeling.
The praise team.
That's
we call the praise team.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very good. Well, then you're a performer. You're a performer then. That counts. Absolutely. Anything you wanted to say, Pam? I think you've heard Alex before.
I was dancing in my mind. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, she's a very good dancer, and Pam is one hell of a good actor, right, Keith?
That's right.
Pam is part of the performance troupe. She also was an intern many years ago when we were doing the show where Tim is now at WATD. That's right. You used to come and help us out there, and it was not an easy chore. And she did great, really great. So we're looking forward.
I was on Facebook 9 years ago. I was at your studio 9 years ago.
That's right. It came up as on a memory on Facebook.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Well, we look forward to you coming back here because she did some dancing. Some nights she'll just come in on a Sunday night and dance to some of our songs, and she steals the show, right, Pam?
And talk about dressing up.
Oh, please! She puts me to shame.
My wife, Gloria May Dean. You may know her.
No.
Lisa Dean.
No.
Lisa Dean. No.
No.
Wow, that's surprising because they did work. They did go to the radio station for a while there.
Oh, really? And what are
Yeah, along with Jason.
Okay. What? Tell me the
they
name.
used to
The
hang
name
out,
again.
Lisa Dean, Gloria Dean.
No, and did they go for a talk show, or were they singing, or what were they doing on
No,
WATD?
they came and helped out just like Pam did.
Oh, as an intern. Okay, yeah, the WATD
intern,
has a lot of good interns. Absolutely. Well, I want to thank you. I want to thank you both for calling in. I hope you'll become regulars. We love having you. Knowing that you're out there listening, and look forward to you returning right here, Pam, to come to a Potentials Unlimited rehearsal again. Teach us some moves, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll hope to hear from you again. I really appreciate you both calling in. Have a great night.
Kind words, y'all. Appreciate it.
You too. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Beautiful music.
Bye-bye.
Keep it up, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
You're
for your
welcome.
kind words. Wow. I guess they liked it. I guess you guys are doing okay after all, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah, we're loving it. This is great, you know. Absolutely great. So let me see how the timing is. I think we have time for a couple of questions here. Let's see. Yeah, we got a couple of minutes. Alex, I have a good feeling that we know why you picked Keifer and Matt to join you tonight and to show them off, present them live from Nashville. I want to get a little feel back from Matt or Keifer or both. Why do you hang around with Alex? I mean, what made you say yes to this kind of an invitation?
We don't have any other choice.
I paid.
Did he threaten you?
Yeah,
No,
we're
just
professional
kidding.
escorts on the side. But no, I think
Accurate.
Alex and I met through Belcourt Taps. I think we were both doing songwriter rounds there.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. It was one of the many awesome venues in Nashville that is unfortunately did not survive the pandemic. But now through Tour Stop, we see each other there quite a bit, and that's a round that brings new and experienced songwriters, people new to town, people that have been here for a while, gives them a chance to play their music all around Nashville. So they've got a couple different locations now. One of them being Baseline, where you guys are playing on Wednesday, right?
Exactly. Good plug. Good plug.
Yes. It is. Sounds good.
For me, it was one of those that Alex is one and a great writer by himself, but like he was always a good hang. So like whenever we'd get together, it was one of those that like, oh, like I can be goofy around you during a write, and it doesn't have to be. Sometimes co-writing can be super, super serious, and you have to like put on your writer hat and be like, oh, we're gonna sit here for 4 hours and like stare at a phone and try to come up with the best hooks. And oftentimes when I'm even with Keifer and Alex, it's like, oh, we can still have a good time and play music and write music. So it's like, it's nice to be able to have the balance of we want to take this thing seriously, but also we can still have fun and laugh and whatnot.
That's a really good observation, because that type of, what you said, that beautiful combination of taking the art seriously but enjoying it as you're doing it, is where the creative things start to flow better, rather than being all uptight and stressed out. So I like what you said. Good advice. Good advice. You told us a little about your own future plans, and that you're doing gigs and recording music and writing music. So can we put you on the spot? Did you enjoy tonight? Do you think we're going to get you for a full feature? Yeah, guess not.
Who are we talking to?
Oh, you, Keifer and Matt. Alex doesn't have a choice.
Oh,
I'll let Matt go first.
Awesome. This was a great experience. It's been fun being on the show, and hopefully everybody's liked the music that we've been singing for you.
Loved it.
Yes.
And playing for you, because it means a lot that you would want two strays like Keifer and I to come on here and play some music for you.
We take in strays all the time.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. Strays is in cats. So, and you're in Nashville. Would that make you our Nashville Cats?
There you go. Perfect. I'll take it.
All right. Meow.
Alex, check and see if that's already taken, that band name, the Nashville Cats.
Nashville Cats.
Yeah.
With a K.
Meow.
Yeah, the Nashville Cats.
So Keifer, should we be in touch with you about booking something for a full feature?
Absolutely. I actually I've got an EP coming out soon. It's completely done. Oh, there was a cat.
Wow, that was
and,
timing.
we just need to figure out how to release it. So once those songs are out, then I'll be able to send you MP3s, and then I can play new songs. And that'll
excellent!
Be fun.
Oh, we love it.
Right.
We love
Is that how you promote new music? I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah, I email MP3s to everybody.
To strangers.
I just type in morganwallen@gmail.com and I send him the MP3.
Goodness gracious.
He hasn't gotten back to me yet.
You can't be proud in this business.
Well, Keifer, as long as we got you on stage here, how about we get to hear No Clue? Or do you have no clue? No, never mind. Just go ahead.
Yes, the puns stop here.
I know. Okay.
All right. This is a fun little ditty. I wrote it in my freshman year of college, and I was entering into kind of like my first adult relationship, and I realized that I had no clue what I was doing in any aspect of it, and this song was born. So let's think out loud, and I'll make up my mind to see this through, and take it to the other side, and we'll take this alone, or maybe lose our clothes, oh heaven knows. But I know that you know I've got no clue what I'm doing, but I'm holding on. When you're standing so close, it's your touch I miss most when it's all gone. When it's all gone. So play your games, and I will pass the test. Who would have stayed, and who'd have ever guessed we'd play these rounds, round and round again, and back, my friend. But I know that you know I've got no clue what I'm doing, but I'm holding on. When you're standing so close, it's your touch I miss most when it's all gone. Oh, when it's all gone. Let's pretend we're in some convoluted fairy tale where happy endings have their day. Entangled in your sheets, let's keep the world outside, babe. 'Cause I know I got no clue. I got no clue. I got no clue.
And that was No Clue, Keifer Wiley. I think we
Excellent.
have time. Let's see.
Your mom would like that one.
Go ahead. Why don't we go, Matt? I want to go right into Tennessee to talk
You
about
can
it.
dance to it. Yeah.
Because I want to make sure to get Tim in here. So you go right into Tennessee when you're ready, and we'll talk more about it later or after hours. Or
Cool. I realized that I should probably tune, so I'm going to tune real quick.
Okay, if you need, we can
I
switch.
tuned. We're good.
You're good. Oh,
So, yeah.
he's real good. Take it away, Tennessee.
This
Live.
one's called Place Called Tennessee. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I said, take me home to Cali, where the mountains know my name, where they play my favorite music up and down the interstate. I'm still searching for this heart of home in this land that we call free. I'm stuck here in this 10-year town, place called Tennessee. I remember singing since I first learned to breathe. I could hear a melancholy song inside of me. It told me head to Nashville to find fortune and fame, but chasing brighter days, and all I stumbled on was rain. I said, take me home to Cali, where the mountains know my name, where they play my favorite music up and down the interstate. I'm still searching for this heart of home, this land that we call free.
Stuck here in this 10-year town, place called Tennessee. I wrote 1,000 love songs, just waiting for a sign. I wasn't meant for staying, always been the leaving kind. I know I miss the friends I made that live forever in my heart. The road is calling out my name, but I'm stuck here in this bar. And I said, take me home to Cali, where the mountains know my name, where I play my favorite music up and down the interstate. I'm still searching for this heart of home and this land that we call free. I'm stuck here in this 10-year town, place called Tennessee. Dreams they come, and dreams they go. The winds change, kiss your face till you find your way home. I said, take me home to Cali, where the mountains know my name, where they play my favorite music up and down the interstate. I'm still searching for this heart of home and this land that we call free. Stuck here in this 10-year town, place called Tennessee. I said, take me home to Cali, where the mountains know my name, where they play my favorite music up and down the interstate. I'm still searching for this heart of home and this land that we call free. I'm stuck here in this 10-year town, place called Tennessee. Stuck here in this 10-year town, place called Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Matt Long, Tennessee. Tim McKenney, take it away.
All right, here we go. How do you like me now,
Sing
baby?
along.
Sing along if you know the words. Yeah, I was always the crazy one, broke into the stadium and I wrote your number on the 50-yard line. You were always the perfect one in the valedictorian, so under your number I wrote call for a good time. I only wanted to get your attention, but you overlooked me somehow. Besides, you had too many boyfriends to mention, and I played my guitar too loud. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy standing here today. I couldn't make you love me, but I always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? When I took off to Tennessee, I heard that you made fun of me. Never imagined I'd make it this far. Then you married into money, girl, ain't it a cruel and funny world? He took your dreams and he tore them apart. He never comes home and you're always alone, and your kids hear you crying down the hall. Woo-hoo-hoo. Alarm clock starts ringing. Who could that be singing? It's me, baby, with your wake-up call. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? Now that I'm on my way, you still think I'm crazy standing here today. Couldn't make you love me, but I always dreamed about living in your radio. How do you like me now? Yeah.
baby. I will preach on, yeah. How do you like me now?
Keep preaching on. How do you like me now?
McKenney.
Yeah, all right. Lyrics and music on that by Toby Keith and Chuck Cannon. And 1 year ago this month, Toby Keith passed away, sadly, on February 5th,
I guess we
believe.
picked the right day to sing it.
Yeah, you sure did.
Alex, I would love to hear your song. If you have a time to sing it live, and after we end the radio show, and if you don't have time, we will still play it, okay? You okay to, because we got to get to the end of the radio part. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, one way or another, the song will be heard. Okay, but right now, I want to say thank you to everyone, and then we're going to transition with my favorite Keifer Wiley song. As soon as I find it here. Yeah. Missing You. So, Keith, I just want to say thank you to you, of course, and to Tim McKenney, Alex Amato, Keifer Wiley, Matt Long, and a shout out to Ed Perry. Keith, I think it's time to go.
Till next Sunday, note those twilight moments.
Where the darkness meets the dawn.
I'm Keith James.
This is Sandy Stride for Twilight Showcase Radio. See you next week.
The ocean, glassy and blue off the bow of gold, where I used to love you, sleep in your arms. There were no sides of a bed, and I'm back in the mountains.
The South Shore's breaking news, weather, and traffic.
Cobblestone streets, the old and the new. And I know it's no use to knock on these doors that I close. So it may be the ocean side, but maybe I'm just missing you. Just missing you. Just missing you. Baby, I'm just missing you. And I'm home by the lake where we learned to play house in that drafty old room. You finally got out and I won't count the miles, 500 or more to your door. And it don't change a thing we've run through, that you're sleeping with somebody new. Oh, and I miss the ocean, it's true. Maybe I'm just missing you. Just missing you. Just missing you. Maybe I'm just missing you in the evenings before I start drinking. The shadows start climbing the wall. Can I see your eyes in the place between lines where you are? 'Cause I'm nowhere at all. Maybe I'm just missing.
Oh, yeah.
That was a beautiful song.
Keifer Wiley, Missing You. I've been waiting since the very first time I heard that song to thank you in person. It's almost eerie, but let's say 35 plus years ago, it's as if you were sitting in our house, or our two houses at the time, and writing a song that we were going through. It's just unbelievable how similar. Really. Yep.
Yes.
Many of those lines, but we made it. So your song, though, is just, it blows me away every time. You'd think I would get tired of it, but no, we don't.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that it connected with you.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what we're going for.
Kind of knocked me over is what it did, but yeah, I love it.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way, that's right. Yeah. Yep. So only one of the lines, I won't say the rest, but the one where you say, maybe I'm missing the ocean, maybe I'm just missing you, and at one point when, how can I tell it without, when he wasn't around one weekend, and when he came back, he said he missed my cat. But maybe he was just missing me.
Yeah.
That's the part two.
Kind of glad those days are over, but I'm really glad that your song is still there.
Right.
Anyhow, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that many people feel the same way when they hear that song. All of your songs, that's the thing. That's where we get the passion and purpose from. It doesn't matter if the subject matter is a little, is lighthearted or serious. It's that we feel it. And there's a reason we feel it, and that's because you write with passion and purpose. Thank you. So first we got to say thank you to the three of you for a marvelous
Excellent job. Yeah.
feature. I didn't hear you. We were clapping over your beautiful words.
I was saying thank you for having us. It's
Oh,
an honor.
our pleasure indeed. Indeed. This was great. Tim, I have a feeling that you would like to get out in the cold and get home, but we want to be sure to say thank you to you.
Yes, definitely.
And we'll talk some more. And
no, you're very welcome. And Alex, Keifer, and Matt, awesome feature tonight. Pleasure to have you guys on with Alex. Alex is always great, but to bring a couple of his very talented friends with him too. This was really nice.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. And Alex, you're looking good. You got all cleaned up and snazzy for tonight, huh?
Yeah.
The hair.
That was the motivation. We're not missing the man bun at all.
No.
No, yeah,
I'm missing it a little bit.
No, man buns, because then when you turn over sleeping, it all
I can't play with his hair while we're sitting next to each other anymore.
Right.
Oh.
It was becoming a problem.
Oh my God, I love it. And I think I heard something about a fear of turning 30, Keifer. You kind of earlier.
It's already happened, which is kind of crazy. Is I actually did bad math on what my age was, so I turned 29 2 years ago, and I told everyone that I was turning 30 until my mother mentioned to me. She called me and she was like, "Keifer, you're not 30, right?" And I was like, "No, Mom, I'm 30." And she was like, "You were born in 1994, Keifer. You're 29." And so I got to experience the existential dread of turning 30 twice.
Oh, but it's really not that bad. It's no different than 29, and 40 really isn't that different than 30. It's okay. You'll be all right.
Excellent. I got a lot to look
Good
forward
to know. I'm closer to 40.
Yeah. I'm 42. It's not bad.
well, you're all babes to us.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, right.
And,
yeah, exactly.
And we're
We're
still
all the
rocking.
kids in the room.
And we're still
Still
rocking.
rocking,
So
That's right.
don't worry.
Yeah.
And you know what the advantage is as you get older? And now I got to say this without any, well, it's not FCC anymore, but to use proper words, you can tell people that, you just don't give a damn. I mean, at a certain point, it's like you do the way you want. And
I gotta start doing that.
in a good way. In a good way.
Yeah.
I don't mean that
Yeah.
in a bad way. I really mean, showing your true strength. So you'll see. It's strange, isn't it? It just kind of comes over you. It's like, hey, I'm over 70. Too bad. You don't like it? Look elsewhere. Right?
That's right. Yeah. Been on this earth long enough to,
to know better.
Yeah.
So, but at any rate, we appreciate all of you at any age, and
right.
I believe all three of you, and all four of you, Tim too, have an old soul, and that's a big compliment. So,
Thank you.
at any rate, all right. So before we keep all these guys up too late, Alex, you want to play, or any song you want to play? If you're up for another live one? If not, well, we got recordings, of you. I guess you know that.
Play us out, Alex.
And we're going to get one from each of you, or we'll play a recording, whichever you like. But go ahead,
The
Alex.
one that Matt and I wrote.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Sounds good.
Is that
Tomorrow.
kosher? That I know you haven't heard it, but
Which one?
It's called Tomorrow.
Okay.
No swears or anything. It should be
Okay, and no cruelty to
never.
animals, no steak dinners. Okay, good. And you're on.
I don't think we've written about that yet.
No, you won't be able to play it here, so too bad. No.
Staring down the barrel of an endless night. The sky is spinning and the stars are bright. Last time was the last time was the last time too. But these demons keep putting up a fight. There's always tomorrow to deal with the sorrow, but I'll play pretend for tonight. With one more cigarette and then I swear I'll stay away. One last sip here from this bottle, then I'll face the pain. I'll find new horizons, morning always comes, I know. One more night left stuck on you before I let you go tomorrow. You weren't made for me and I always knew, but you pierced my heart with those baby blues. Every part of me knows what I have to do, but I lose my mind when I look at you. So one more cigarette and then I swear I'll stay away. One last sip here from this bottle, then I'll face the pain. I'll find new horizons, morning always comes, I know. One more night left stuck on you before I let you go tomorrow. With one there's one too many, and with you there's never enough. But this time, babe, I promise I'm giving up on us. Just one more cigarette and then I swear I'll stay away. One last sip here from this bottle, and then I'll face the pain. I'll find new horizons, morning always comes, I know. Just one more night left stuck on you before I let you go tomorrow. Tomorrow.
There it is.
It makes me cry every time.
That was beautiful. What was and was that
was
called
great.
Tomorrow?
Called Tomorrow.
Oh, it's
That's my
beautiful.
song on that.
Hey Tim, be well. We'll talk with you soon. We'll see you next week.
All right,
Next week
sounds
is
good.
Stephen and Kathy. So
And
Yeah.
Ivy too? Can't forget
and
Ivy.
Ivy too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll
All
talk to you
right.
soon.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Dip out
Thank you.
soon as
Beautiful
well.
job
Good night,
as
Tim.
always. We really appreciate
Yes,
it. We'll
very
talk
much.
with you soon. Have a
All
good night.
Sounds good.
Night.
You too. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
My light decided to shut off, so that's my exit as well. So
All right. Well,
thank
we
you
thank
so much
you
for
very
having
much.
us.
And I'm still going to play the one song we left out. So we're going
Oh, I
to play
appreciate
one.
that.
I'll do one of each of you. So before you go tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
All right. You got my number. It's all
Yes.
over all the papers. I've got yours. Let's
you out,
be in
Matt?
touch when you have time.
Yeah,
And
my
we
light
booked-
turned off, and I just.
That's okay. We booked several months ahead, so just keep that in mind. We'd love to get you booked, okay? And send us stuff when you have it, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Great
night,
job.
guys.
Have a good night.
Good night, boys.
All right.
night.
Keifer, we want to get one more of yours, and either live or I can play one. It's totally up to you.
Cool. I can do a live one if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely okay.
Is there something you have on your mind that you would like to play?
I'd like to play this song. I actually just wrote it a little while back. I was in doing a Christmas show of all things in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I was they put us up in some corporate housing there, and it was a little austere. So I'm kind of like sitting in a camping chair, sipping the last of like my whiskey that I had brought with me from Nashville, and kind of feeling a little bit down on myself into the situation that I found myself in. And I was trying to count my blessings, and they were all kind of coming out half-baked. And so I wrote the beginning of this song at that point, and then I came back to it a couple hours later and had a much better kind of calmed down, had a better attitude about it, and that's where the chorus of the song came from. So it's a kind of a conflicting song, but I'll play it for you, and you can.
And what's the name of it?
This one's called "All Right."
All right. Let's hear it.
I've got $8 cash, enough whiskey in my flask to last the night, and I'm alright. I'm alright. And there's shoes on my feet that should last another week if it stays dry. I'm alright. I'm alright. Though my glass ain't empty, I can see that it ain't full. When I'm thirsty, I remember all these pretty things were never mine to hold, and I let them go, and I'll be fine, and I'm alright. I've got a steering wheel, the tires are sealed, and the seats recline. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. And my job pays a little less each day, but never mind. I'm alright. I'm alright. And when my glass ain't empty, I can see that it ain't full. When I'm thirsty, I remember all these pretty things were never mine to hold, and I let them go, and I'll be fine, 'cause I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. And if there's a distance in between who I am and where that's just fine, 'cause I'm alright. And when my glass ain't empty, I can see it ain't full. And when I'm thirsty, I remember all these pretty things, but never mind, hold, I can let them go. And I'll be fine, 'cause I'm alright, yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright, I'm alright.
Dude, I love that.
Nice.
Excellent.
Back to my folksy roots. I've been doing a lot of rock songs recently, so it's fun to do something a little bit more simple.
It's all right.
Well, I say the same thing about Alex, whether it's a rock sounding song or, like you say, a folky sound or Americana, you come across equally strong, and that's
That's the passion on purpose.
yeah, exactly, and it shows your talent. You know, sometimes we get artists that are good, but it's like every song is kind of same, you know, and when I like when there's different styles like that. So, but both of you, those two new songs, I thank you so much for sneak peeking them on our show after hours. Plan to put them in the full featured, you know, get them on the radio. And you, Alex, you said the one you did was written with Matt. Did I get that
Yeah,
right?
mhm.
That was
It's
just
pretty
super.
new. We wrote it a couple
Yeah,
weeks ago.
tomorrow. Yeah. I'm amazed that you can play them so well so quickly, because it takes a little time to play them, to make them your own, right? And you sound like you've been playing, both of you, that you've been playing them much longer than you have.
Sometimes
They don't know what I'm talking about, Keith.
Well, they're playing 4 hours a day.
Well,
you know?
that's true. That's true.
I don't know
That's
how
true.
I don't know how it is for Alex, but I do know. Well, actually, Alex and I have written. So Alex knows how I write, and when we're writing a song, we don't know where to go next. Often, my first instinct is to go back to the top of the song and play through what we already have. So in the course of writing a song in like 3 or 4 hours, I probably play through the song like at least 50 times.
So
it,
you've
it kind
already-
of, it almost, you know it by the end of the
Yeah,
session
by that
for
point,
some
yeah.
songs.
Yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you mean. Yeah, yeah. And see, I just write lyrics. I have never been able to write music. So I'm so blown away by all of you, Keith and Alex and Keifer and Matt. Just the music you come up with is just so beautiful. So beautiful. And again, it doesn't all sound the same. It just all sounds good. So, yep. Keith, should we thank them all with Magic Man? I know that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Can I play the recorded version?
Yeah, absolutely.
Which has Joe Clapp from Ultrasound on electric guitar.
You
I
bet.
know you've heard this before, Alex, but we'll just say it as a thank you to you, and we'll come back on the other side. And Keith wrote this one, and I love it.
Magic man, it's plain to see your sleight of hand too fast for me. On a stage, under the lights, at home with your bag of tricks to everyone's delight. Magic man, you're magic to me. How you keep our attention fixed on what you want us to see. What really goes on is behind the scenes. Oh, magic man, you're magic to me. Your world revolves around mystery. Illusions create what we see. For a while you shape our reality. A place that takes my breath away. A place that makes me want to stay. Magic man, you're magic to me. How you keep our attention fixed on what you want us to see. What really goes on is behind the scenes. Oh, magic man. as clever, not many are remembered. They take their secrets with them when they go. It's rare indeed when it's not make-believe. It's the magic in your heart that steals the show. Magic man, you're magic to me. How you keep our attention fixed on what you want us to see. What really goes on is behind the scenes. Oh, magic man. Magic man, you're magic to me. How you keep our attention fixed on what you want us to see. What really goes on is behind the scenes. Oh, magic man, you're magic to me. You're magic to me. You're magic to me. You're magic to me.
That lead guitar is killer. We're muted.
Yeah.
him.
And he did that pretty much on the spot. I think he had only done it. He practiced with the song and just came into the studio and just did it live on WATD.
Yeah.
And no one, including Joe, has ever been able to repeat it. So it's a good thing it got recorded. Anyhow, well, thank you guys so much. Keifer, if you have any more of those kind of songs that you don't feel comfortable playing in Nashville, that make a statement, we would be happy to hear those as well as your others, and be in touch be in touch when you feel ready, but we're booking at this point into the latter part of the summer, so we'll get you in a feature. And Alex, we look forward to talking with you more. And are there particular afternoons that are best, or should we just wing it and try you, and if you're not around, you'll call me back?
Yeah, give me a call. I mean, I'm usually free in the afternoons, so.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll fill you.
Thanks again. Yeah, glad we finally got to do this.
It was great to meet y'all.
no kidding.
As close to in person as we're gonna get right now.
Well, if you guys ever do decide to come up this way, let us know, because we will.
No kidding.
Book a tour to Massachusetts.
I got to do that at some point. But.
Yeah, we
Hometown
would
hero.
we'd love to get. Yeah, have you been up this way, Keifer? Do you know the area at all?
Yeah,
or-
I've been to Boston and I've been to northern Maine, but I haven't been to like the greater Massachusetts area.
We're about an hour south of Boston. We're just before the entrance to Cape Cod, right off of that main road there. So.
Cool. Yeah, I probably have. I mean, I might have driven past that at some point on my way somewhere, but I've never spent any time in Cape Cod. That does sound like a beautiful place, though.
Yeah, and we're just before the bridge, so less traffic, but beautiful beach.
We're
and
5 or
all
6
that.
minutes away from a walk to the ocean.
Yeah, we're 3 blocks up the hill. So.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it is, and we would
right
love
now,
to see. And if you give us some warning, I can usually reschedule someone else who's here and have you guys be in studio. You know what I mean? If you want to, as well as just saying hi, and we'd love that too. So,
We'll just kick them out.
Yeah.
hey, listen, big celebrities come in from Nashville. Okay, I'm not going to miss that. All right. Any rate, all right. So thank you again, and for your extra time and effort, and we really appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing and keep passing it along to us. We love it.
Same to you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so
Hopefully it works out with the later show, or recording it earlier.
Yeah, and it might be that we do, sometimes still do a Sunday. We got to work everything out with Tim because we don't want to lose everything he does, but it's tough because, at the moment we can't afford to hire him, so it's, but who
Well, we'll
knows?
chat about it and keep me updated. But
We will. Yeah, we'll let you know. Yeah. All right. Thank
Okay.
you guys so much. Have a great night.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You too.
Take care. Be
Thank you
well.
very much.
Bye-bye. Goodbye. And to everyone listening in the audience, we look forward to seeing you next week. Same time, same place.